deeper and deeper, way, way down, too deeper and deeper.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch once again. I know I'm a little late. It is 2 days since this communication came out. I just got home from a 3-day work trip, which went really well, but it looks like EHG, we continue to get deeper and deeper into 0.9 with 0.9G and 0.9G2, which we're going to cover in this video. Now, quick little announcement before we jump into these awesome updates for the game. Today, I am hosting my 30,000 subscriber stream on Twitch. We're going to be giving away 3 Action RPG hats. We're going to be giving away some games. It should be a really fun time just celebrating passing that 30,000 mark. So mark your calendars for today, probably around 2 o'clock. As soon as I'm done with my workday, we're booting up that stream. Turn on the notification. You'll see when it pops up. All right, beta 0.9G patch notes. Now, I'm not going to read all this. I'll link it in the description if you want to go check it out for yourself. I'm going to try and focus on the big things that have been driving people crazy. Starting with the first one, fixed a bug which caused rubber banding being moved backwards when using movement abilities or the temporal shift ability in the temporal sanctum. So if anybody's been trying to create legendaries, you will notice that that fight is not as easy, because when you shift between the two, it shifts you back and then you make that stupid purple puddle and then it just makes the fight unbelievably annoying. At first I was like, did they update this to make it more difficult? No, it is just a bug and it has been fixed. I'm currently working on my Holy Smiter Paladin, and I can tell you that this bug has been fixed and I have tested it. So it significantly reduced instances of lunge and similar abilities getting stuck in their animation, which prevented movement until other abilities were used. And basically you would lunge and then you would just pause like in midair, I guess in mid stride. And then, yeah, you'd be like, what the heck's going on? Players can now respawn at the end of a dungeon boss fight without being kicked out of the dungeon when the boss is defeated by the party members. Players can now choose to abandon a dungeon or arena if they don't want to wait until the respawn. Fix a bug where the floor entrances in Soulfire Bastion have been invisible. They need to continue to work on this bug. When you join a party and go to them, you still get the invisible floor. Fix a bug where your character models were sometimes duplicated and transitioned into a new zone. Fix a bug where spires. That one's not as important. Oh, fixed a bug where leave game button took you back to character select. Yeah, that one. Fix another rare server bug which caused save data. We are monitoring telemetry to find other causes that needs to be addressed. When it comes to skills, if you use Thorn Shield, okay, if you use Shift's Deadly Ambush, if you use Meteor Cycle of Fire, if you use Teleports, Comet Rush, Vengeance, Storm Crows, Ballista, Acid Flask, Hammer Throws, Axe Thrower, these have all been corrected or fixed, or if you had any problems with that. That's the stuff I don't want to read through because it's going to be very specific to different individuals. But all of those have been tweaked a little bit based upon something not working right or needing to correct some form of mistake. Chat and social. This is something that EHG is leaning into heavily, okay? Fix a bug where the chat channel selection would be reset in some situations, so it would cause you to have to turn it on or back on. Fixed gameplay messages that are shown in the chat window. I thought this was really interesting. Added a LFG command to switch for looking for group channels. By the way, check out my Discord. Very active community, almost 2,500 members, and we have a looking for group and live stream capabilities in the Discord. Fixed the bug where whisper and party chat messages could sometimes appear to be in the wrong channel. Fix a new chat message sometimes being cut off halfway. All of this is all chat. Now, what I am waiting for, and I guess it would be under chat and social. Added a way to switch party leader. Okay, I'm waiting. I don't know if it's hard. Never made a game before. I'm waiting for added a way to switch party leader. It's my current request inside of chat and social. Moving down to items. Cindersong now also grants +1 to fire skills and has improved clarity on tooltips. And then this, I mean, it didn't bug me that much, but I'm glad that they fixed this. Unused dungeon keys are now returned back to your inventory. So if you put the key in and then you click and like, oh, I wanted to do 4, but I'm only on 1. All right, I'll do it later. You now get that key back. It doesn't just get eaten into the dungeon. And then we've got some visual improvements. This is just like little things, fixed bugs on visuals. One on here that I thought was, it's under optimization. Under optimization, ice projectiles ability used by ice elementals is now pooled, which mitigates the FPS drops caused by this enemy. I thought that was good. And then basically your memory leaks. So I'm not going to say this is fixed because I have not tested it, but they have greatly reduced memory usage inside of the monolith. Not entirely inside of the monolith, but that's where they did their testing. So that should run smoother. And I just want this optimization list to continue to grow, continue to work on this. Replace several lighting visual effects with new ones, which are much more performant. And they just continue to get better and better. Improve the performance of death visuals affected by various enemies. And a couple of other little things in there. So that's the notes. I don't know why when I was recording or making this video or thinking about this video, the Office Space Deeper and Deeper kept popping into my head. That's why I made it as the intro. Moving over to 0.9 G2. A little bit of a mouthful there. I guess what I just read to you caused a little bit of problems. And they fixed that problem. Fixed the bug introduced in beta 0.9G, which caused save data loss in offline. If you return to login character select by using the leave game button and then loaded an offline character, any updates to that character or the stash during that session would not be saved. Unfortunately, if you were affected by this problem, there's no way to recover the lost progress as it was never saved and all gameplay for offline happens locally on your computer. Luckily, they fixed this really, really fast, and that really is that's a crappy feeling, and there's nothing you can do about it. So that's where we're at. Last Epoch. I can't show my emotion for how happy I am with the positive reviews, the feedback I have heard, all the big PoE streamers. I know they're going to jump over to the new league soon, but they have genuinely enjoyed their experience. Asmon's going to be playing Last Epoch. On Twitter, I've seen some people that have been polling their communities. What game do you want me to play next? And Last Epoch is like always top of that list. I just feel like it's been a diamond in the rough for a really long time. And there's been a lot of people that are finally seeing that sparkle. The sun hit that mountain and there was a beam of light that came out. And that was Last Epoch. That's the video. Don't miss the stream today. You can win a custom action RPG hat. That's all I've got. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.